Tap in, family. Tap, 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 tap. Make sure you share. Pop up Q&A. Pop up Q&A. I know a lot of people ask a lot of questions in the comments, so I got an extra 30 minutes to go over Q&A, family. Q&A. Alright, Q&A. Q&A. Tap in, tap in. Ask away. Alright, which books do I recommend? I mean, it's just so much literature that's already online that you really don't even need to buy any books. Because you don't want to get into a standpoint of buying books, not even reading the books, you know. But if you want some books, one of my favorite books that I have is Henry R. Cheeseman, Business Law. That's one of my favorite ones. Henry R. Cheeseman, Business Law. I have the second edition. What else are some books? Hold on, let me finish that question. I'm gonna try to make my way down. Hold on, family. All right, but yeah, which books? You can get one of Henry R. Cheeseman books, Business Law. All right, I got the second edition, but again, I would say any of those editions will work. And what I mean by work is inform you. Y'all gotta remember, there's no book that just tells you how to do this stuff. All right, you gotta remember. So when I tell people to read, the reason why I say that is the simple fact of you have to build. You got to build your muscle, like meaning your brain. You got to build your brain so it can build your competency. A lot of folks just say, hey man, just give us the game. Why are you gatekeeping? Family, literally, the answers are right in front of us. But if somebody give you a bunch of parts to a car and you don't know how to put the car together, what's the use of, you know what I'm saying? You don't understand the parts. You don't understand the answer. Somebody say, well, how do I endorse my bill? Well, how do a person answer that in 10 minutes? Okay, what person? How do I stop them from repoing my car? Like, how was a person supposed to explain that in 10 minutes? Hey, how do I stop eviction? How does a person supposed to explain that to a person that doesn't know what's going on? How? Like somebody asks, how can I stop having to pay rent? You know, how am I supposed to explain that? So that's why I say my answer would be, hey, I would start off with your lease. Start off with your contract. A lot of people ask, well, what contracts are you talking about? Family, we so far from even knowing our contracts. The last thing we should be thinking about is, well, I'm about to stop paying on something. All right, y'all gotta remember, just because we started hearing this information doesn't mean you just need to abruptly stop paying your bills. All right, everybody that follows me, please hear me carefully. Keep paying your bills until you get remedy. Keep paying your bills until you get remedy. Keep paying your bills until you get remedy. A lot of folks is looking for an excuse. Okay, so they say, well, you said don't do this, so I did it. It's like, come on, family. Come on, family. All right. So, yes, the books that I would suggest would be the acts. Literally going on Google, typing in Bill of Exchange Act. Going on Google, typing in Sestakay-Va Act of 1666. You can look up the Security Exchange Act. Okay. The Indentured Trustee Act. Okay. Yeah, like, and family, remember that it's free. It's free. All these acts is free. That's why I say you don't gotta pretty much worry about no books, because when you worry about books, now you gotta order them. You gotta wait till they get there. Y'all gotta remember, we all got cellular devices, all right, and we all is hooked up to the internet, meaning we all can look up anything we want on our phones. I just told somebody asked about the JS-44 form, which is the court complaint, right? Somebody asked, well, what is that form? I never heard it before. I said, Google it. Then they commented and said, well, I Googled it. It didn't give me much information. I'm like, yo, come on, man. Or a woman, whoever that was. Like, come on. Like, come on. We all can. Somebody go to Google right now and just type in JS44 form. You see what I'm saying? It's like we just want to just tell me what I'm supposed to say. That's really what people want to say. Just tell me what I have to say. And then you tell that person what they have to say, and then they do what? Fail. Okay? Because they don't have any comprehension. All right? Y'all got to remember, all these lives that we do, okay, it's to build your clarity, okay? But you still have to go read, family. You can't just go to the weight room and just look at the weights and think it's just, boom, all right, I done worked out. Like, no, you're going to have to touch some of those weights. A lot of y'all not really touching this information. Y'all kind of glossing over it, but you're not really diving into it. You're not really reading it. You're not really reading it. You'll be amazed what is in your contract. It literally, so many times they'll tell you, hey, the security interest covers the total obligation of this contract. All right, so if they saying that, but if you don't come forth and exercise, hey, yeah, I want to go ahead and use the security interest to go ahead and perform the whole contractual obligation, at least for my portion. Okay? But you see, if we talk like that, it goes over a person's head like, wait, let me slow down. What do I say again? All right, y'all, it's not like that, y'all. It's not like that. It's not that simple. All right? All right, next question. What's a good book? All right, read that one. How can I stop having to pay rent? I would first start off by basically reading my lease agreement first and foremost. You want to go read your whole lease. Go read what you signed first, okay? Because that'll give you a better foundation of what standing the contract is in, all right? Again, the first time you read it, you're not going to know what it's saying. I understand that. But I would say read it again, all right? Look at some of the videos on my page. It'll bring clarity. I'm telling you the free route. This is the free route, family. For those that's mad that I charge for classes, let me give you a free route. All right? Now, this free route is going to be more on you to perform, all right? This is what you can do. Read your lease. Read it. Read it again. All right? While you're reading it, any word that you don't understand in the lease, you want to Google it. All right? You want to Google it. All right? If you see words like security interest, all right? If you see words like you give us permission, if you see words like you promise, all right, understand they're speaking contractual terms. All right? If I didn't know anything about contracting, all right, I would literally go to Google and type in contract law for beginners. All right, what is contract law? All right, what makes elements of a contract? All right, these are all these terms I gotta know. You can't just say, well, I know contract. No, you don't. We gotta remove our ego. A lot of us think we're more intelligent what we are. Some of us are smart, but we're nowhere near intelligent, okay? We like to kind of tell ourselves, man, I know what it is, man. You don't got to talk to me like a baby. No, I do have to talk to you like not a baby, but a minor, all right? Because we don't understand the adult terms when they are talking contractual obligations. We think when they say, well, you have an obligation, we think it's, oh, well, they're saying I got to pay. No, they're not. You don't got to go use income to perform your contractual obligation. Why? Because there's already a security interest that covers the whole contract. All right, but the thing is, the other party can't just utilize the whole security, all right, because you're the owner, okay? All they can do is if it goes into default, then they can, because you basically abandon your position, all right, because in the default, you know, they try to put somebody through eviction or put you through a repossession, all right? Once they get that default judgment, okay, they can, I mean, you can still stop them, but I'm saying they'll put you in a situation where, like, you have to stop them in court, all right? And it's not about money, all right? I mean, if you don't beat them, yeah, you're going to have to pay money, So that's why I'm trying to tell folks, it's best just keep paying, because all the money that you've come out your pocket, when you get remedy, when they correct the account, all right, when they correct that account, you're going to get all that money back, family. Okay? You're going to get all that money back. All right, somebody said, what can I do if I have a 590 credit score? I need a car and I keep getting denied. Okay, you got to remember, this isn't something that's real fast. Like, you're not going to learn nothing today or tomorrow or next week that's going to teach you what words to say to walk in there and get a car. I mean, I wish it was, but it's not. All right, so the first thing first, you want to go read your decline letter. All right? And I'm about to say something, family. I remember everybody that's here right now, y'all got to understand, we build each other over here. All right? If you can't take criticism, you're not built for this journey. All right? So the brother that asked about the denial, let me ask you this. You said you keep getting denied. Have you read any of the denial letters? Now, you don't got to answer that, but let me just ask you, because I'm about to show you what the problem is. All right? And I had the same problem as well. When you got denied all those times, did you ever read for the reasons why they denied you? Because they did deny you because of your credit score. Okay? They denied you because a third party told them, hey, he's not looking that good on as far as paying his bills. Okay? You have to remember, they're treating you like a minor. Now, if you accept them denying you, then my friend, you have accepted the role of a minor. And let me be honest with you, by not reading the exact communication that they sent you, my friend, that's a minor action. Okay? So I'm just trying to tell folks, y'all, we move like kids. That's why they treat us like kids. All right? Because an adult, and no offense to the brother, like all of us, we didn't read all this stuff, okay? All right? Outside of 4 years ago, I didn't even know this information. Okay, so I didn't just always know this. I remember the days where I didn't read my contracts, either just sign it. All right, I'm just letting you know that is a childish way of living if you really think about it. All right, so when they deny us, they always give us a chance, 60 days to respond. But how will we know this if we don't read our denial letters? Literally, on all our denial letters, it literally say you got 60 days to respond. All right? You have 60 days to basically let us know for any discrepancies. Meaning if you don't say anything, meaning if you get declined and you don't say anything and you focus on your credit score, they've beat you. They won. Because guess what, to the brother that got the denial, they closed you out the account, but I guarantee you that account is open right now and fully functioning. So whatever car you applied for, they denied you. They about to get another sucker to come in there and apply for the same damn car. And they going to have two securities on one vehicle. Because it's not about the damn vehicle. It's about the security that's created. Okay? It's about the security that's created. So a lot of people try to think to themselves, well, what do I say in my letters? Family, this is not some patty cake, hopscotch, Sesame Street shit, family. Okay? This is some deep 007 Harry Potter mermaids and damn witches and warlocks type shit, okay? And a lot of y'all not even on that shit. All right, I wasn't either. Okay? Seeing now, like, this shit sounds crazy to those that doesn't even understand what's going on. All right? So, like, yes, if you're not ready to dive in all that conspiracy mumbo jumbo y'all thought was conspiracy, the shit is fucking real, okay? There's a middle of fucking earth. It's giants in the middle of the damn earth, okay? We on the outside of earth because we living on damn hell, all right? We can create our own heaven, but even the damn book says we shall perish for the lack of knowledge, and all of us don't know a motherfucking thing, okay? We're living in damn hell. We grown as adults getting treated like minors. Hell, and then we have it. It's like minors having minors. How many of y'all got babies? Ain't read no contracts. Boom! Minor. How many kids you got? Boom! Minor having minors. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Okay? Now, of course, you can't go to your daddy and mama and say, Mama, you a minor? Just like me. They're going to slap the taste out your mouth. But if you looked at it, If your kid came to you and said, Mom, why are you signing that paper so fast without reading it? You go, and then some of y'all say, mind your business. Okay? We're not reading, family. That's the problem. Everybody keeps saying fraud this, fraud that, y'all. We're the one that's fraud, y'all. We're the enemies of the state. Why? Because we doing business and damn ruining the damn business. Okay? Then we'll read it one time, like, I just don't know what it is. Hey, can you help me? Damn. What that sound like? A baby. Sound like a baby. Some of y'all always need help. And then you always got that one person that think they the reasoning of the voice. They come in the comments and say, well, we all don't learn the same. Well, duh, we don't all learn the same because we all ain't fucking reading. Duh. If 100 people don't read something, 100 people can easily say, well, I just don't get it. I'm different. No, you're not different. You ain't read nothing. Okay? We will all learn the same if we all read the same. You could use whatever they labeled you when you was little. They said you was on the spectrum when you was little because your mama signed off on the papers because she didn't read shit. And now you taking them big ass Ritalin pills, them big ass ADHD pills. How I know this? Because I was on those. Alright? It wasn't the fact that I didn't know what was going on. I do my work and just start talking to people. And they were like, well, he must need pills because he's just very active. I'm active because this boring ass information was just too easily to process. We learned that 2 + 2 is 4. I'm like, what the fuck are we waiting on? Like, I've been done with my work. You think I'm supposed to sit here after you done lit me up on Fruit Loops? Okay? You see what I'm saying? So, and they put us on this path of, well, I got ADHD. Some of y'all walking around right now saying, I got ADHD. No, the fuck you don't. You don't got ADHD. You don't got ADHD. They would just put us in that square box. You know, put us around that concrete. Took us outside for 30 goddamn minutes. They treat us like jail. Think about it. People in jail, how long they get to go outside? They go out for a good old 1 hour. Go on back inside. You go back to your class. You hear the bells. Okay? So, meaning the main problem of all of this, family, is every person on here that doesn't really understand what's going on. It's just a simple fact that you haven't read. And you haven't read enough to comprehend it. If you don't want to ever pay anybody a penny again for this information, fam, don't you know you don't have to? You know you could just sit in front of your contracts and just read them till they make you sick. Read them till they make you sick. All right, write to the side terms that you don't agree with. Okay, because then you'll start reading things like, damn, wow, what the hell? I said that they can keep all the benefits that's owed to me from the insurance. What? All right, and yes, family, a lot of you all are making it harder than what it is. Y'all get mad at that word read. Like, what? He told us to go read. Like, god dang, y'all act like I'm not telling you what to read. And then saying, hey, you can only talk to me if you pay me this per hour. No, man, I'm like, yo, go read for free. It's easy, just go read. The more you read, the more you achieve. That's not nothing cliche, because it's real. The more you read, the more you can discuss. Some of y'all get on that phone, you can't articulate nothing because you ain't read nothing. You done watched a couple of my videos and you're trying to sound like me or whoever you follow, okay? You try to, because you think it's going to be in a line like that, and they like, ma'am, sir, what are you talking about? Now you over here like, this is my God-given right. I have rights. You sound like the person that's about to get beat by the cop, and they be like, I have rights. And then the cop be like, what right? And the person be like, my rights? No shit. And if you don't know your rights, you ain't got no rights. That's why we be getting beat to sleep. We don't know how to enforce the rights. Getting stomped on. Why would they stop? You know, so why the hell why would they stop? They gonna keep beating on us until we stop, just like in business. Keep stepping on them. They don't know anything. They can't express themselves. All they gonna do is complain, march. All they gonna do is come together and complain about how damn messed up the government is. These exact same peasants have not read the Constitution for their damn selves. I was a piss po peasant, y'all. Nah, we can't stall them out. Nah, we gotta bring them out. Ain't no stalling out. We gotta bring them out. I was a piss po peasant over here running around with my fist high, saying how the system hates my skin and shit. Ain't read shit. The more I read, I'm like, damn. You mean to tell me all I had to do was send a damn claim? You mean to tell me I didn't have to march? What? You mean there is a way? What? What? You mean where I came from doesn't hold me back anymore? Yeah, hell yeah, you gotta read your way out of poverty. Folks ain't. Y'all, we're all wealthy. The fact is just some of us know about it and some of us don't. That's just what it is. And no, it's not no ATM type shit. People like, well, show us the money. Yo, you gotta know what you can do with your rights. Family is not supposed to be a cash cow. It's supposed to be a credit cow. Okay? This is a credit cow. Okay? So again, this is how I would start. If I don't know anything, I will follow this page and just listen to some of the things. It might not ring a bell right now, but everything you hear for the first time is planting the seed, right? And the more times you hear that, the more it's gonna grow. More it's gonna grow. All right. I remember listening to Patrick Devine when he was talking about how it was like a private side, public side. I remember he was talking about how he mentioned a 56 form. All right, and I remember nobody was talking about a 56 form. And since nobody that I knew was talking about 56 form, I just remember he was saying these forms. I'm like, damn. And you know what I did? I didn't wait for him to explain the form. What did I do? I went and started to read these forms. Simple. When you start to read these forms, they literally tell you what they're used for. Okay? Literally tell you what it's used for. Literally, 56F tells you what it's used for. All right, so when a lot of people, when they say, well, how do I use this form? I just want to ask y'all, do y'all think that person even read the instructions yet? Do y'all really think they'll put forms out here with no instructions? It's like we want to use as excuse so bad, like, they're hiding it. They're just putting this stuff out here and not telling us how to use it. They're definitely telling us how to use it. Who y'all think is using it? The adults. The adults. At the top of every form, they got instructions. For y'all that don't believe that, just keep living the life you live, and it's not for you. Every single IRS document has instructions. They even got a document called Form 911, just in case you have any issues with any of your documents. But you know what we do? Man, he's charging for information. He's gatekeeping. We say a bunch of loser shit. Because we fucking losers. This is what it is. And a lot of folks don't want to say it because people want to keep coddling people. They're a gatekeeper. You got to pay them thousands just to get this info. Like, who the hell? Who said that? This stuff is on. This stuff is on YouTube. This stuff is on Google. This stuff is free. This stuff is right in your face. It's in your contract. It's in all your disclosures. But what do? We don't read the disclosures. A lot of us can't even access our own disclosures. Yeah, I hope I'm stepping on toes right now. A lot of us can't even locate our contracts right now. A contract that's worth millions. We can't even find it right now. Oh, I don't know. How do I get my hands on my contract? But we want to stop paying bills. You can't even find your contract. And I was that person before. So again, I'm not stepping on you. I'm just encouraging you to show you where you are in this process. If you can't find your own contract, how do you think you about to even perform the way you are trying to perform in the contract? Again, childish behavior, family. Childish behavior. Like, we can sit here all day and show us like why we're childish, okay? But again, that's not why we're here. I'm just here to remind folks, okay, you can't blame nobody in this world. All right, melanated people, you can't blame white people. White people, you can't blame immigrants coming in. Immigrants, we know you don't blame anybody, but yeah, you don't gotta work as hard as you're working because you as well get an EIN number. All right, meaning you get thrown into this monopoly game too, the good side, the good way. So when I say monopoly, I'm not saying in a bad way, because when we hear the word monopoly, we instantly start thinking, oh my gosh, it's big business rule, because us non-business people instantly look at big business as a threat. All right, just like somebody that's insecure about themselves look at somebody that's doing something as a threat. Okay, so everybody in this, nobody should be blaming nobody for nothing. All my religious people, can you please stop blaming your decisions on the devil? Yes, my friend, you sound damn crazy. All right? No, I'm not the only child, family. I'm not the only child. I'm actually the middle child. I'm the rebellious one. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all, I've been like this, okay? I've been like this. All right? But yeah, okay? Stop blaming your problems on the devil. Okay? Stop it. All right? That's the easy way out. That's the easy way out. Okay? We got to take these fake ass goggles off. All right? We got to take these fake ass goggles off, because we living in the victim mentality goggles. Take them shits off. As soon as we start getting evicted, we blame it on the devil. Nah, you didn't read. Or you didn't keep up the payments like you signed and said you was going to do. It ain't got nothing to do with the devil. That ain't the devil. That ain't the devil. You was thanking God when you first got the account. All right? Well, why you didn't hold up your end? Okay? That ain't the devil. That was your decision, y'all. We got free will. And a lot of us don't read nothing. And we just like to sign, get the keys, and take pictures. That's what we do. Okay, that's what we do. We like to complain that the prices are too high. We complain about things that aren't really true. The market is bad. The market is good. Don't y'all know the market is based off the people's interpretation of the economy at that time? Meaning, if we are buying shit, that means the economy is good. Meaning, if we thinking shit is high and we not buying shit and acting po, that means the economy is bad. Do y'all not know people benefit on whether it's good and bad? Okay? We praise God when we get it, but blame the devil when we lose it. What? What? How the devil just come and take your gift? Okay? Hey, come on, man. That doesn't make sense. That's all. Like I say, I don't judge too many people, but when I hear a person's reason of why they're in, I love accountability all day. All right? But when the person starts saying, well, the Lord is working on me. I understand that, all right? But if you ain't reading nothing, I don't think the Lord is working on you, okay? At least I don't think the Lord that you're talking about, I don't think that's the one that's telling you how to read, okay? Because you got to read your way to salvation, family. I didn't mean for this to turn into a church moment, all right? But you got to read yourself. You got signs in here that's not in the literature, and you have signs that's inside the literature. All right? Some of us has no competency on contracting. We don't even understand our daily duties as contracting. All right, some of us have no red flag warnings on us. We let people in our circle that damn sure wouldn't be at our table if we was fucking billionaires. Okay, we on the phone, we hearing people's goddamn stories. We know they problem, but we don't want to tell their problem because we don't want to hurt their feelings. You know what I'm saying? We having all these kids, you know what I'm saying, telling the kids you're the best ever when our kid fucking suck. No, our kid is not the best ever. Your kid's trash. All right. And you think your kid deserves to be in the game? No, your kid fucking sucks, okay? He's trash. That's why he's a bench player. We need to bring bullying back, okay? We need to bring the truth back, all right? At least with bullying, a lot of that bullying was true. If you had big-ass teeth, somebody said, God damn, you got some big-ass teeth. Nowadays, people don't say anything. Don't say anything about her chompers, okay? We know she got her teeth done, but don't say nothing. Hell nah, man, your teeth look like Inspector Gadget. Some of y'all teeth be so goddamn big and white, be looking crazy as hell. But anyway, we got to bring that back, fam, because that's affecting the way we look at the real world contracting. Because when we look at these corporations, we instantly say, it's them, it's them, it's them. Like, nah, no, it's you. You ain't read shit. You know you ain't read shit. It don't matter how old you are. A lot of y'all older ones, y'all like to come and say, you know, I like, you know, son, I done did a lot of my life, and you know, I'm an old dog now, so you know, I just need I need your help. I need a lot of your help. Now, you can't use your age as an excuse of you not reading nothing, okay? Geraldine, you can't use your age as a reason for not reading nothing, okay? All right? All right, you can't do that. Okay? Because y'all not understanding, the more you use your mind, the younger you feel. A lot of y'all feel old because you feel like, damn, what's more for me to learn? A lot. A fucking lot. Okay? If I was 80 years old, I would want my nephew to say, Granddaddy, you don't know shit. Okay? I'm like, well, teach me something then, son. Teach me something then. Cause in my age, hell, we work, goddamn, we work. All right, but y'all got this new social media shit, this new TikTok and Instagram information is pouring in, and you can look up what a 1099-C. Everybody asking about the tax. Well, all you gotta do is go to Google and type in, what is a 1099-C? For every person that's asking about a 1099 form, have you looked at the IRS form yet? Okay, that should show you how far we is, y'all. I be trying to be polite, but that shows y'all how far we are. People ask questions, they ain't even looked at the damn, they think I'm supposed to just go off the top of the head. Yes, 1099-C, you gonna put in box A, that, box C, bop, box C, D, bop, and then you can go, it's only 6 damn boxes in the 1099-A and B and C. The form is this long, but you wouldn't know that if you didn't look at it. Okay? All you gotta do is go read the instructions, family. That's it. Oh. Alright, that's all. Doesn't matter how old you is, you ain't old enough to read. If you're too old to read, you're disabled. No offense. You're mentally disabled. If you're in it for, let me go ahead and say that again. If any of y'all feel you're too old to read, you're mentally disabled. Okay? You're mentally disabled. You got to get with the program. You got young people that ain't reading. So all the older folks, you can't use that as an excuse. All right? Yeah, you must be too old to be free. Man, stay in your same position. All right? All right. How do we get car contract provision contracts in our favor? Okay, well, let me give you an example. If you was to go to court right now, or arbitration right now, all right, if you was to go to arbitration right now, knowing what you know right now, would you be able to explain to them why you shouldn't have to pay out of your pocket? Goddess? Because if you don't know that answer, that lets you know you need to study more. That's how you get in your favor. You explain it to them why your due remedy is what's going to be in your favor. Meaning it's not something like, okay, just say this, say that. You have to, because y'all got to remember, when you in arbitration or any type of mediation, family, they're going to hear you. You have to explain yourself. And a lot of us don't know how to explain ourselves because we're not doing any reading. All right, we want to copy and paste. We want to say, well, I don't have to pay because I'm the investor. Okay, explain how you're the investor. What makes you an investor? Okay? What makes you an investor? All right. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, IRS accepts the endorsed process as well. I know that. Yep. I try to tell people it's really easy, especially with them tax bills. Oh my God. If you facing any tax bills, man, if you don't endorse that, and what I mean, if you don't know what that means, you need to learn what endorsement means. All right, facts. 6 elements of a contract off the top of my head. All right, you got capacity. All right, capacity meaning, do you understand what's going on? Do you understand what's going on? That's capacity. Do you understand what's going on? All right. A lot of us, how can you understand what's going on if you're just signing it and not understand it? All right. So it's capacity. Next one is mutuality. Did both parties come to a mutual agreement? Yes. Clearly, you signed. So clearly you agreed to their terms. Right? Wrong. All right. So if I agree to their terms, all right, I agree, and they said, yeah, boom. That's 2. All right, remember, there's 6 elements of a contract. I just said 2, capacity, mutuality. All right, another one is legality. Legality, meaning if there's something that happens, like meaning a breach in this contract anywhere, and if I notice that there is something that I agreed to before that's harming me, I can take legal action. But first thing first, I got to come to them first. I can't just go straight and go sue them. A lot of us are literally just going straight to the courthouse and suing. Don't know what's going on. All right, y'all done fell along with the 1, 2, 3, sue. My baby don't mess around. It's like, I don't know what folks they made a little nursery rhyme out of it and forgetting that you had to read between those 1, 2, 3, sue. Okay, you have to read. Okay, a lot of us don't understand that. We just, we look at this very childish. Okay, we look at this from a very childish perspective. Okay, all right. So when I'm sending these documents out, y'all gotta remember, it even says in your contract, it says reach out to us to try to resolve this situation before taking any legal action. Okay. Now, some of us that's just learning this ain't even giving them no notice, ain't even following up, just send a letter, ain't even checking if it got delivered. I sent this letter, okay, count my 5 days down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. I'm about to send another letter. Like, they didn't even receive the first one. Okay? So we got capacity, we got mutuality, we got legality. All right, we got 3 more. I'm trying to save one for last. We got consideration. Consideration meaning they can't tell you what your consideration is, y'all. A lot of us thinking that they can tell us what the car was the consideration. No, they can't tell us that. The car was the consideration. No. The car wasn't a gift. What was the consideration of you turning my signature into a security? Okay, so we got capacity, we got mutuality, legality, consideration. Okay, we got an agreement. I believe one of us agreement. No, acceptance. My bad. Acceptance. All right. Did you accept the agreement? Did you accept the agreement? Now you gotta remember when we talk about mutuality, a lot of y'all might be thinking, well, mutuality and agreement sound the same. Well, not, it is type of same, but you gotta remember, the mutuality part came when they said, hey, these are my terms. What are your terms? We didn't give them any terms. So we waived our terms, agreed to their terms, say, hey, yeah, we got a mutual agreement. Yes, now we have an acceptance. Okay? All right? So you got to think about it. We got mutuality, capacity, consideration. We got acceptance, legality, and lastly, offer. What was the offer? Who offered who what? Okay? So again, when people say, man, just tell me how to do this, y'all, that's not that type. This ain't no 2 + 2 is 4 answer, okay? I wish it was. It's not like that. All right, the answer is coming. You have to activate your body to be able to receive the answer. That's really what it boils down to. That may go over some people's heads, but you got to be at certain frequency to even be able to receive the answer. I can literally tell people the answer right now. You need to endorse your bill. Okay? You need to modify your contract so it can make it easier, okay, to take them to the court or defend them in court. All right, but you need to endorse your bill. You need to learn that process. You need to know your administrative process first and foremost. Okay, but you see, when I say those things, a person will say, well, how like that? They say, how do I do that? How do I endorse my bill? What is the administrative process? And you say, well, the administrative process is you instructing them on how to handle your account. How do I do that? First, you got to understand your contract and who you are in the contract, because then you'll be able to take the proper approach. How do I do that? Can you show me? Yeah, let me show you an endorsed bill, how my letter looks, and how my endorsed looks, and how my power of attorney looks. Okay? Here's mine. Okay, can you mind if I use that? Yeah, go ahead, use it. Hey, I just did the same thing. It didn't work. You see what I'm saying, y'all? This not for kids. Question is, do I modify first or enforce first? Well, let's think about that. I think you know the answer to that. Let's think about it. Which one you think would be better? I correct what I agreed to first and then endorse? Or should I just endorse and then... You see what I'm saying? Which one you think? Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Boom. Boom. I've been going back and forth with the lawyers, and the court hasn't said or found anything. You think that's a good sign? I mean, I don't know what the sign is. It just depends on if you're ready for the next stage, whatever that may be. You got to be prepared for anything. And again, it should never change your angle. All right, you should never change your angle, but don't have fear. You should already kind of know, okay, bam, I'm saying this. All they can do is say either this or this, and I got to be able to respond. Somebody asked me what happened with your traffic case. Damn, I haven't received anything from them. I don't live in South Carolina, so I mean I haven't received anything. I got. If for those that's been following me, I got pulled over like 3 years ago, like 4 years ago, and those that's been following me, y'all, they still. I mean, the last time I remember asking the lawyer, well, the prosecutor, I said, "Hey, man, because he was like, you might as well just go ahead and sign. I was gonna just make you pay a fine, because I'm not, I'm gonna go to trial, man. I'm gonna go to trial." And then I asked, "Well, are you going to let me exercise my right to subrogation?" And he said no. So as he said no, I was like, okay, yeah, we're going to trial. And ever since, families, man, we ain't had no court date. We ain't had nothing. All I do know is, me personally, this is my first time actually having to go down the trial route. All right, because most time when you do trial, they just, hey, we're fine. We ain't gonna go all the way. But it's like this prosecutor, I feel like, I don't know what he thinking, but it's like I got plenty of time. Okay, so I ain't heard nothing from them. When I call, they always say, hey, we're just waiting for the court for to set a date. I'm ready to go in there and drop everything on them. Okay, like I'm ready to go in there and sing. Hey, yes, I've been okay, because the more time that they gave me just time to kind of build up on the case, kind of look at the materials. Because if y'all don't remember, allegedly, I was found with a loaded pistol on my seat, no tags on my car, speeding, allegedly had marijuana and mushrooms, okay, at an alarming amount, okay. So, yes, I let the officer know that I was traveling, okay, and those were my personal belongings, okay. So, he mislabeled me and thought that I was doing business, all right, by driving. All right, kept mislabeling me as a driver. All right, I kept letting them know, hey, yeah, I know, man. I know I just had so many other things going on. I got so many other things going on. All right, I'm just kind of sitting back. I know I'm a procrastinator too. I know I can just kind of boom, boom, boom. But I know I can charge them with all this time that has gone on. I can charge them for that. You know, because once said and done, I'm like, hey, yo, y'all been doing this to me or harming me for the last 4 years, 3 years. Here's my schedule fee. Okay. So yeah, so the officer mislabeled me and said I was driving, so I didn't give him my driver's license. And I had a driver's license. I remember when they locked me up. You know, when they pat you down, they take everything out your pocket. Say, hey man, you got a license. Why you just give it to me? I said, because I don't got to. Oh my God, he kept saying, you could have just gave it. I said, no, I don't. I don't have to. Okay, I don't got to. All right. So again, it's certain things I would inform people to do. It's a lot of things you can do that's way more easy than what I'm doing. I be having fun with this stuff, y'all, because I just remember the life that I used to live. Just remember how being scared as hell in them courtrooms. Okay, being nervous as hell. All right, now it's just like a breath of fresh air. It's a I ain't commit a crime if there's not any injured parties. Okay, I know I'm not a menace. I don't harm anybody. I don't destroy anyone's property. So I don't ever commit crimes. Never. All right. So why should I be scared? It don't matter how many numbers they're throwing. Okay, let's go to trial. I knew I had him when I said let's go to trial. He was like, why you want to do that? I ain't. You know what I'm saying? He was like, why you want to do that? I was just gonna make you pay a fine. I said, listen, brother, I didn't fly all the way here to pay a fine. Okay. He said it wasn't gonna be a high fine. I said it doesn't matter if it was a low fine. I asked him, I said, are you going to let me exercise my right to subrogation? He said no. All right, I asked him, well, is he going to let me exercise my right to subrogation? And he said no. All right, and I said, all right, we're going to trial. And I flew my ass back home. Okay. All right. So, yeah, as you can see, some of y'all have already won. What y'all think about that happened with me? All right, same thing. Same thing. I went in there smiling. I was in there trying to hold back my laughs because it's like, I'm going to be real, not to give y'all too much information on how I look at this stuff. When I'm in them courtrooms, okay, like, I instantly look at everybody in regular ass clothes. Like, I'll move they suits off of them. I take the judge be having his outfit or her outfit on, and I just put them in holy t-shirts. I visualize everybody in holy t-shirts. Okay? And then it's like, man, they're nobodies. And I've been thinking to myself, like, these motherfuckers about to get off at 5 o'clock and go do whatever madness they do like normal people. Alright, they about to go do coke, smoke weed, order some prostitutes, do whatever weirdo shit it is that they do, like regular damn people. Okay, but for some reason we look at them like, oh my gosh, he's the one that's gonna give me 20 years, like some goddamn robots. You gotta view everybody in holy t-shirts. Just view everybody like they just dirty. Like they just dirty. Alright, that's why I started giggling. Dude said, hey man, you might not want to be laughing, man. It's not going to make the judge. I said, what? I said, what you here for? He said, I'm here for speeding, man. And they already said if I get in speeding again, they're going to take some points from me. So I'm just trying to, I'm like, man, I said, man, shut up. I said, shut up. And he thought I was mad. But when I be telling that, shut up, I don't be mad. I'll be like, man, shut up. I said, man, learn your rights, man. Scared about a damn ticket. Talking about something. Don't be laughing because the judge might not. Like, what? Who gives a fuck with the what? What you talking about? But how many of us try to put our best dress on before we go to court? Every time you go probably put a what? Man, you going there for a traffic fine. You trying to look good for the court, and you got. Then I just start sitting back looking at people that's. You see the people that go and they over-explain themselves? Yeah, Your Honor, the reason why I was speeding because my grandma needed her pills real bad. And it's like, I got off late because I got to arguing with this girl at my job because she was calling my wife. And it's like, I didn't mean to, but is there any way I can set up a payment? I'm just like, man, we're so weak. And they just be sitting on them podiums looking down on us. That's why they be asking, are you drunk today? Are you under any influence? Are you sane today? And we say, yes, I am. And they be like, all right. And they just be like, God damn. Go ahead with the case. And what we do, I want to go ahead and plead guilty. I will go ahead and say I plead guilty to this speeding. Even though I didn't harm anyone. Even though there's no injured party. I don't want to pay this $150 because I only get $600 a week. And this $150 might take away my license. And I need that. That's how I used to be. That's how I used to be. Never not once said, wait a minute. You say I was speeding, right? Okay. Who did I injure? Then they say, well. It's like we don't even ask questions. You ever notice how far you can get by just asking the right question? You ever got slapped for asking the right question? But listen here, all the older minors out there, you're not a kid no more. You can't get slapped no more for saying the truth. You ever seen your mama? Now I might be stepping on toes. All right, some of us had mothers. Not mine. All right, but some of us had moms that had different guys come to the house. All right, and some of us used to say, well, mama, why is there always a different guy? And you got slapped. Now that was a great question. Okay, that was a great question. But because there was a parental control over you, they was able to strike you down. Shut up, child. Don't ask me about these different people that's coming through here at the wee nights of the hour. Same thing with the contract. Hey, do I got security interest? Shut up. Don't ask me about some shit you done signed with us when you the one that agreed to it. No, you ain't got no security interest. It feels the same way, don't it? That's why I get offended. I was like, man, what? It's going to be one day my daddy can't slap me for saying some shit. What? Okay? That's what's going on. And a lot of us get slapped right now. It's like, let me go ahead and stop, get up by this. And we come to comments and say, that shit don't work, y'all. Y'all better stop. He going to have y'all on the street. I tried it. It did not work. You cannot access this stuff. It is not for black people. You got to have a military if you want to access these funds. Like, God damn, they done beat the shit out you. They done traumatized this man. Man. Some of us is just beat to sleep. Beating a dead damn horse. Yeah, I used to dress up too. I used to try to put, I make sure I smell like a pound when I go to court. What? I make sure. They be like, don't have no obscene gestures. They say that shit because don't want to offend the judge. Man, what? What are you talking about? This is a damn bank. This ain't no damn courthouse. This is the bank. And we over here to do a transaction. I'm about to throw on some damn cookie outfit on, smell like a pound. Dude asked me, you think you want to go spray? No. Fuck I want to spray for? For what? They said come as you are. They didn't say come best dressed. They said come as you are. Yeah, he a fucking acting judge. This is a goddamn traffic judge. He ain't no fucking real judge. This ain't no murder case. They talking about some goddamn speed of 10 miles over the damn speed limit. Man, this ain't no damn judge. What the hell? Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Alright, look at him. Okay? Now, I'm not trying to give y'all no weird ideas. But if you want to believe me, okay? Just one day, just wait around the courtroom. Okay? And just look at everybody that walks out the courtroom. All right? No one is wearing the costumes that they wore to work, okay? You're not even going to know who the judge is. Why? Because they're going to have regular ass clothes on. Okay? Jimmy Bob Thornton, all right, he having some regular ass clothes on. He about to get off. He about to go home. His wife got him some cooked meal. Okay, he about to go say hey to his kid. He don't bring his job at home because his job is so stressful. So he makes sure he separates his job from his personal because the wife already said she don't want to hear about because he'd be too much studying into his books when it's family time. So he makes sure he doesn't engage his personal with his business. Okay, these are regular ass people. Stop being scared, y'all. All right, they go in the closet and go grab that damn robe and wrap it around themselves and throw in the wig on that they got from Amazon. All right, no, you don't got to authenticate anything. If you didn't authenticate anything to get in the contract, you don't got to authenticate anything to get out of the contract. And the thing is, we're not trying to get out of the contract. We're just trying to come forth as the rightful owner. The problem is, y'all, it's like you leaving your money at somebody's house and you say you're going to come pick it up. All right, when you turn a certain age, you're going to come pick it up. But the thing is, when we came a certain age, at the age of 18, our parents didn't inform us that we're supposed to look at our contracts and take over our estates. Our parents was more so telling us to go to college or get a job because you ain't going to be living here for free. All right, so that put the burden on us. Like, damn, I got to get a job. Let me go, let me go, You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't even have time to think about what's going on. Okay? All right. So, yeah, it's all the show when you go to court, y'all. It's all the heary, all right. It's like a big-ass tea party. It's like a fake-ass tea party for grown-ups. They want to see if grown-ups are going to act like minors. Because if you notice, when adults go in there, adults get their cases dropped. So, meaning, why were we even there? Meaning, court isn't for adults. Court is for kids. Think about that. Most people that know what's going on, they don't got to deal with the courts. So that sounds like court is for children. Sound like court is for children. That's what it sounds like. Because ones that got capacity, they don't worry about certain things. All right? Yeah, it's definitely a theater. All right, it's definitely a theater. All right, y'all, I have a sale going on still until, I'm going to push it till Friday. Every last one of my courses individually is $75, family. $75. Most of my courses are like $500, $400. Right now, you can get it for $75, right? So I got the Endorsing Force. I have the beginner's course. I have a Never Pay Rent Again. I got the contract course. Now, that contract course is $100. All right? But again, you don't got to pay anything. You can read the stuff for free. But imagine reading for free and getting the class. All right? And yes, we still have mentorship seats. It is $1,500. Cry to your mom. Cry to your dad. Don't cry to me. It's $1,500 to sit with me for the whole month and go over everything from A to Z. All right, 3 times a week for the full month of June. All right. If you want to know how to sign up for that, it is the first post on my page. All right. Make sure y'all grab that contract course. It shows you how to break down your contract and literally update